So this is how, guys, the demand side, that is consumer side, we have seen fully. Now we are starting with the supply side, the producer side, and in that the first chapter that we have is the supply. Mark this, guys, in your registers. So, guys, supply. Let's talk about supply. Supply is nothing but it is the quantity of a particular commodity offered by a producer or a seller in a particular market. Supply is quantity of a commodity. Why a commodity, guys? Because we are still in microeconomics and not in macro. So here we talk about only one single commodity or one single consumer or one single producer. So supply is quantity of a commodity which is offered by a supplier in a particular market. There is a similar term, stock, which denotes the total quantity of a commodity available with a supplier and is ready for sale. So we just discussed the two different terms. One is supply, which is the quantity which a supplier offers in a market. Another is stock, which is the total quantity of a commodity a producer has with him ready for sale. So out of supply and stock, it is supply which is brought in the market by a seller for sale and not the stock. So whatsoever a producer or a seller brings in market for sale, that actually is supply. Supply is part of stock. So suppose I have made 100 units of a commodity for sale, but out of 100, I have brought only 20 in the market for sale. 100 is my stock. Out of that, 20 which I have brought in the market for sale is my supply. So I hope, guys, you all have understood the difference between supply and stock. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, guys. Athav,
Yes, sir.
Mancha, Manveer, Himanshi, Aryan,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Priyansh. So, guys, note down this much and
Yes.
then we go ahead. Note down this. Okay, guys. Next is supply function. In demand chapter, we saw demand function. Here we have supply function. So supply function is used by a supplier to know supply of a commodity in a particular market. Supply function is used by suppliers to know supply of a commodity in a particular market and the determinants that affect supply of that commodity. So suppose you want to start business of supplying toothpaste in Indore market. Now before that you must know supply of toothpaste in Indore market and what are the factors that affect supply of toothpaste. And for that you would be using supply function. There are two different supply functions. One is individual supply function. This function is used to determine supply of a commodity by an individual supplier. It is expressed as, so how individual supply function is expressed. That is SX, that is supply, means quantity supplied of a commodity is a function of price of that commodity, price of related goods, cost of factors of production, state of technology, and suppliers' expectations about future prices of the commodity. So guys, note down this much in case you have doubt anywhere, you can always ask. Guys, here related goods are only one type of goods, that is substitute goods. In case of demand function, we have seen two types of related goods, that is substitute goods and complementary goods. In demand function, substitute goods are those which a consumer can use in place of the main commodity. He goes for commodity X, but X is not available in the market, so he purchases Y. If it is so, it means for that consumer, Y and X are substitutes. But here the definition of substitute goods for a supplier is different than what it is for a consumer. Substitute goods are those which can be produced or supplied by a supplier using the same factors of production. So, whatsoever factors of production I have with me, whether it is land, labor, capital, or entrepreneurship, using those same factors only, if I can produce X as well as Y, then X and Y are substitutes to me. Am I clear, guys, or not? Like by using same resources, a producer can make samosa as well as aloo vada. So for him, samosa and aloo vada, they both are substitutes. Similarly, a carpenter using the same resources can make a table or a chair. So for him, table and chair both are substitutes. Is it clear to you all guys or not?
Yes, sir.
Now, how prices of substitutes affect supply of the main commodity X? So prices of substitutes have inverse relationship with supply of the main commodity X. For example, a producer is producing and supplying commodity X, but later he finds that prices of Y are rising in the market. What will he do is that he will drop the quantity or he will reduce the production of X and will produce more of Y. That is, with rising prices of Y, supply of X decreases and vice versa. Have you understood guys or not? A producer is producing only tables so far, wooden tables. But later he finds that prices of chairs are rising, prices of tables are constant. What he will do, will he will stop producing tables and will start producing chairs.